Hey dudes. Uh I wasn't sure if I was gonna make this or not, but I was like, fuck it, let's go and get it done. Um this video is gonna be about religious bigots. I know, another religious video, huh? Now I know you're thinking, whoa, that sounds kinda contradictory, doesn't it? Religious bigots, you'd figure that makes no sense together. Well, for one, yeah, it does. And two, I have a guy that I talked to who suddenly became religious, and well, as all of you might know, I'm bisexual. I'm not sure if you know it or not, but there you go if you don't. And a bit of a furry too. I'll go ahead and give you that. But let me just read some of this shit he said to you, and you'll know. Oh, I got an email. Let me just look at that. I saved the chat to show to certain people. Here we go. And I'll let you. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got something to do real quick. Alright, sorry about that. A dude asked me how much I come or something on a comment thing, and I responded to him and we were talking or something. Anyway, let me read some of this. You're gay? Is what he said. I said, huh. Where did that come from? Out of nowhere. He said, just say yes or no. And he said, you gay or not? And you're sub. For all you know, don't know that means submissive. Because in sex, you have a dominant and submissive person. And he said, because if you are, and I said sub, and bi, he said, I cannot accept subs. A male got created by God to defend the female/subs. And I said, I could be dom, I just prefer sub. He said, that's why all males want to be alpha. And I said, except me, lol. I could be dumb, though, as I said. And he said, I kill all subs. That's a little thing. He didn't really kill them, I just removed 3 people, XD. Why? I don't know. They say that subs are good. Subs suck. Dick. That's nice. But anyway, I thought you were gay. And he said, I was bi, but I found an answer through philosophy, aka religion. Ugh. I've asked all my friends, teachers. Not today, but a few days ago. I've looked on this to find out the answer, and the answer is that gay is wrong. I said, no, it isn't. And he said, even if animals can be, it doesn't mean that it's normal. Yes, it does. If gay is wrong, it wouldn't exist. If any god hated gays, he wouldn't create them, which he does. So the people who wrote the books hated gays. Thus, God hates gays. And he said, no, it's true. Wait, God creates bad stuff too. And I said, then he is no God. And he said, oh, the good stuff wouldn't have a meaning. And I said, a pure being cannot fault. A god doesn't create bad things. Humans do. Ergo, humans made gay wrong. He said, God created everything. God gave us the brains to think about shit. And I said, nope. He said, ... And I said, God made us with everything in mind. Everything. He knows everything we will do. Thus, no free will. It's just an illusion. Which also means he makes us gay. And he said, ... And I said, if he's perfect, then gays are good. And he said, okay. Pushes the remove button. I said, sad face. Cries. And he said, be a man. God. He's like 13, by the way, and I'm 18. When you become a man, you can call me. And I said, I am a man. I'm older than you. And he said, I don't want any sissy fags on my friend list. No subs, no sluts, no gays. And I said, is this what God does? Make hate like this? You worship a devil like that? Is that how it works? He said, yes. I said, look at yourself. And he said, now bye. And I said, hating me. I didn't do anything to you. Always nice, making you feel good. And he said, I know, blah, blah, blah. I just don't want any gays or subs on my friend list. Now bye-bye. Told you. And now I love God. He's good. So I hate you. Even though he says to love everyone. And he says, yeah, close this chat now. And I said, 10 commandments. Love thine enemy. And he said, I don't want to listen. And I said, seems like what this is right now. And he said, just close this chat. And I said, see, I'm closer to God. And I don't even believe. And he said, okay, block. And I said, I love you anyway. And he said, good for you. God would want that. Unconditional love. You know what? I forgive you. You're just misguided is all. You'll snap out of it at some point. All you've done is misunderstand what you read. It's just sad to see a friend ruined by such a crazy idea as a perfect, uncaring God. A person I thought was smart. A person I thought actually cared. At all. But this proves otherwise. I don't even know if you can read this, which he couldn't. But I'm just saying anyway. And all my friends will know what you said here. And everyone who watches my videos now, too. To show people what an ignorant bigot you are. Treating people like this. I hope you have fun in your God's place with people like you. Hell. Hope you have fun living a lie, unless you actually realize what you're doing is wrong. But you can't even see this anyway, because I'm removed and blocked. But I need to vent anyway. But I still can't believe that all my time being nice to you is worthless because you just toss me aside like nothing. I don't even know if you have feelings or heart. And then I just said, you can't even see this, blah, 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 blah. And I said, see, even if I wanted to become a man, I couldn't contact you anyway. And then I said, I guess this is goodbye, old friend. It's been great, and I've enjoyed the good times. It fills me with regret that we couldn't have done more, and for that I am sorry. But you can't even see this anyway unless someone I gives it to you. And then I joined the group chat, happened in a minute, and he said, yeah, what the fuck do you want? I want to know why you suddenly hate me, because you're a fag now. And I said, no. And he said, anything else you want? And I said, half, referring to fag thing. I love women too. He said, I don't care, you're a fag. And I said, and? I think I said, God. And he said, leave the group. And I said, any actual valid reason to suddenly hate someone? He said, yeah, and I shut the fuck up. And I said, then what? And he kicked me. Now, sorry if you couldn't understand that. I'll just post the thing in the description of the video. I'm not even sure if it'll it might not even let me post this whole thing. It's pretty epic. But yeah, do you people see what religion does to people? People who are too stupid to understand the true message, they misinterpret they misinterpret this whole thing. Do you people understand? I want you people to write in the comments what your opinions are, whoever sees this. And I want you to fucking realize what religion can do and how it can ruin people's lives. Okay? Don't think, oh, it's religion, it's nice. No, it isn't. Okay? Religion as an idea is fine, but people who don't know what the fuck they're doing is not fine. People who misinterpret it and people who be general douchebags. Now, I don't really know what much else to say. If I missed anything, I'll just say it in the comments. So, bye-bye, I guess.